Hello, Frankfurt families. Welcome to another episode of Toddler Time with Miss Rachel. This week we are focusing on the letter J for jump. We had a lot of music activities this week, so I thought that to start I would share with you some of the artists that we use in story time if you're ever interested in getting the wiggles out at home and you need some inspiration. So some of the music that we use, a lot of it we use actually, gets everybody up and moving and dancing around. So we love Mr. Jim Gill, and this is one of his albums, Jim Gill's Irrational Anthem. And a great song that I used for Storytime this week is track number 7, Jumping and Counting. So it's a lot of jumping to the rhythm of the song, then stopping and counting to a certain number, and it goes all the way up to the number 10. So you have a lot of movement as well as practicing your counting from numbers 1 to 10. Another CD that I just discovered for this story time that was great is Mr. Eric and Mr. Michael's Outrageous Orange, and there are a lot of classics on here, like the Hokey Pokey and the Mexican Hat Dance. There's also Little Bunny Foo Foo and Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and then there's things like Mr. Eric's Jumping Song, which encourages the kids to jump and clap and shake all at once to see how fast or slow they can do it. And the book we used this week is sort of a classic. It's called If You're Happy and You Know It, but it's the Jungle Edition. So this was one that was really fun to do as the kids were standing up and dancing around and doing all the movements with me as I turned the pages. So there was a lot of if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, and a lot of if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. But there were also some jungle themed ones like if you're happy and you know it, give a roar. And the kids were really good at giving nice loud roars for me. And there was also, if you're happy and you know it, flap your wings like a bird. So we had a lot of practice doing all kinds of different animal movements to this one, and it was a lot of fun. So the last thing I want to share with you today is a felt story that's based on the story The Kissing Hand. And you might be familiar with this one. It's a pretty big classic book. And the story is about our friend Chester the raccoon. And he really misses his mom when they're apart. And so she gives him a kiss in the middle of his palm. And the rhyme goes like this. Chester the raccoon really missed his mom, so she gave him a kiss in the middle of his palm. The kiss really helps him when they are apart. Can you help find the matching heart? And then with the toddlers, what I do is I will point to our heart that's in the middle of one of the palms and see if they can help me find the matching one. And I usually say, is this the matching heart? And they'll say either yes or no. And we'll match the hearts together. And we'll keep doing that until we've matched all the different hearts that I have here in my pocket. So I hope you enjoy that story, and you can do something like that as well at home if you have puppets, or you can make hearts and hands out of pieces of paper. That would be a really fun thing to do. Thanks so much for joining me for this episode of Toddler Time with Miss Rachel. We are on next week for the week of Thanksgiving. We are only closed on Thanksgiving Day. So Toddler Time is still on for Tuesday and Wednesday, 10:30 in the morning this coming week. Hope to see you there.